What's going on YouTube? This is BMCool247 and here's my deck profile of the Dinosaur. So this won't have any this profile won't have any links, pendulums, synchros, XYZs. That's how I do my Yu-Gi-Oh decks. We don't deal with all the newer semi-new stuff. I know it's been out for a while, but we only stick with regular monsters here, fusions and rituals, and that's as far as we're gonna go. So I like to play it old school. Let's get to it. So, of course, we have our ultimate Conductor Tyranno. This is your beat stick of the deck. You're going to try to get to him as early as possible. Usually this deck can get it out the first turn, second turn at least. So, he has not piercing, but he can throw away defense monsters so you don't get you don't have to risk flipping it up, or if it has a lot of defense, you can overpower that, but he already has a good attack anyway, so you don't really need to worry about that. Yeah, and if they have an effect of not being destroyed by battle, he can get around that too. So, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, a lot more to him, but that's essentially what he's good for. So we run 3 of those. Next, of course, we have our Soul Eating Oviraptor. This guy pretty much gets you a free Ultimate Conductor Tyranno as long as you have two dinosaurs in your graveyard ready to be removed from play. And he's really agile, decent attack. Definitely run 3 of these as well. And I also follow the ban list or whatever of right now is like September of 2018, so we can only run 1 of these guys, but you really want to have this guy in your hand when you're playing, so then you can secure the life of your dinosaurs, because you can just discard them to the graveyard and then they can't die from, looks like, card effects, your opponent's activated effects this turn, or they are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects this turn. So that's pretty good. Just 1 of those is the most you can run. Then we're going to run 3 Megalos Smasher X because he's a badass beat stick, and we just want to have extra dinosaurs in the deck, and I just had them laying around. 3 Babyosaurus, because he, when he dies from a card effect, whether it's from Ultimate Conductor Tyranno popping it from the hand, or even Soul Eating Oviraptor popping it off the field, you can get a dinosaur onto the field, level 4 or lower. So usually I try to go for another Soul Eating, or if I have a lot of removed from play cards, I'd go for the Infinity Dinosaur guy. But yeah, run 3 of those, and 1 Petit Pteranodon because I can't get a 4th Babyosaurus. And he essentially does what this guy does, but he's not as good because he brings them out in defense. Although they can be a higher level, they only come out in defense, so they can't attack. So it slows you down a little bit, but you can get a Soul Eating Oviraptor from him, and then you can get the big boy. So still good. Here's the Infinity Dinosaur guy I was talking about. Running 2 of those. Works really well because if you banish cards from this guy, especially when you're later in the game, you have 4 or 6 banished, he just comes out with 4,000, 6,000 attack points. So run 2 of those. Summoner Monk, 2 of these. So discard a magic card to the graveyard, and you get a special summon of a level 4 onto the field, but it can't attack this turn. You can just use his effect. Once again, we're going to go for this guy who gets this guy out, unless you want the Tyranno Infinity. If there's already a lot of these guys out and you want 1 of these, you can get that as well. But definitely really good to get Soul Eating Oviraptor, and that's the point of this deck, is to get this guy out, which is to eventually get that guy out. So run 2 of those. We got some hand traps. You don't need it as much in the OG style that we play here, but we still got an Ash Blossom, a DD Crow, and an Effect Veiler. So they all do their own thing here, so it's just good to have in your hand to protect your Ultimate Conductor Tyranno from any harm there. Pot of Desires, only run 1 of them. I don't really like running this card, but everyone's running them, and it's not banned, so remove from play 10 of your cards face down, so it's just hopefully you don't banish 3 of your Conductor Tyrannos. That'd be worst case scenario, but yeah, run one of those for drawing power. Fairy Meteor Crush. I actually haven't been able to use this yet. Haven't run this deck too many times, but this deck, this card, I feel like would be really good with the Conductor Tyranno, especially since he can attack multiple times, multiple monsters in one turn. Upstart Goblin, draw power. Double Evolution Pill. Where's the other one? I have 2 of these. So this will allow you to get the ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and you can banish 1 dinosaur monster you control and 1 non-dinosaur monster from your hand and or graveyard. So that's why we have all those hand traps and the summoner monks, just in case you don't have a non-dinosaur with you. So only 2 of those because I don't have 3, but maybe you can run 3 for that. MST and Twin Twisters. Sometimes I don't want to discard a card, so that's why I just have an MST if there's only 1 card back there. Scapegoat. How many do I have? There's the other. I like using these as Twin Twister bait or MST bait. So people are trying to pop it in the back row, and I'm like, nope, psych. You got 4 monsters to deal with instead. So hopefully they don't have piercing damage, but other than that, we got 4 monsters with Scapegoat. Monster Reborn. Classic, don't want to go into that. Fossil Dig, very straightforward, most minimal amount of reading possible. You get your Soul Eating Oviraptor or whatever you need, whatever dinosaur you need in the scenario, but usually Soul Eating Oviraptor. Double Summon, just want to throw this in because in case you have a Soul Eating and you maybe you want to get a Megalo Smasher out, you can do that in the same turn and just pound your opponent down. Dark Hole, good for killing Babysaurus. This is also meant to kill Babysaurus or your opponent's card, so a little agile there. And you can discard a card, hopefully a dinosaur. If you only have 1 dinosaur in there, you can discard another one to have 2, and then you can get a ultimate Conductor out. Chain Disappearance, I haven't gotten to use this yet, but a lot of the friends I play with have low level or low attack monsters that are special summon or normal summon, so I want to troll them with that, just ruin their deck essentially with that. I want to see how that goes, and it's a shiny looking card. I like shiny. And Reckless Greed, really random draw power, that MST bait maybe, or it could be after you draw a card and you're kind of in a tight knot, just draw 2 more cards and just screw the next 2 draw phases. Try to kill your opponent this turn with this card. So yeah, hope you guys like the this deck profile here. I'll be doing more of these. I have a bunch of more decks that I made over there, so yeah, look forward to going over more of these with you guys. Leave any comments, any suggestions of what you guys want to see in the future. BM Cool signing out.